in the top left of the map here on Habitation Station.
I was kind of hoping he would instantly lift his command center.
Oh, well, that's true that like every single game we've casted on this recently with the Terran seems to have resulted in that, but that's mostly because Case. So Case is like that. When a pull, so now I'm going back to cannon rushing after. Okay, so that was the plan. That is the plan. Was the plan. Time is funny when you're looking at replays. Is was. Well, anyway, in the top right of the map, we have the sporting the blue colors. It is our victor of the first game who held off the Reaper, Mass Reaper play with a really, really hard build counter. It was GoGoGo. This is actually a very nice building positioning that he's doing right here, putting the pylon at the back of the base like that. You can wall it off with a gateway, and it severely hampers the ability of a single Reaper to actually run through there. It's pretty good. Only thing that's tricky about it is that your actual space for building more buildings is pretty limited. So if you don't have that kind of planned out beforehand, you may just find yourself in a position where you can't build a cybernetics core. So you have to be a little bit careful when you do it. GoGoGo, keeping the Huck tradition of the really annoying probe alive. Got one kill with this guy. Hasn't decided to turn on the Scantipede just yet. No surprise, though. So what do you think? What do you think?
Well, we've got a gateway and a cyber core. We got one gas. Again. But he's going command center this time. So is GoGoGo poised for early aggression here? It looks like he is with the two workers in gas. And the early expand coming out of Printf. I have the feeling this is going to be a short game.
Yeah, I think Printf's trying to hard counter him here. He's like, okay, I build Reapers. I'm just going to expand on you because you're going to try and be defensive. But I think GoGoGo's read on this is to just say, you know what, I'm fine with that because if I get a lot of stalkers and you do go for like a fast expand or something, I can just attack. And
Right,
get
right.
done with that. Trying to think of what builds it couldn't deal with, and it would probably be a Banshee build. Like I'm pretty sure you just don't have the detection for that, and you end up losing a ton if you try to rush for stalkers.
Yeah, I agree. I think Banshee would be great.
But the thing is, I will preface this because I know people in the chat are gonna be like, timings. Yeah, I don't know them too well with Banshees, so I don't know if that would actually get there in time or if you would just die before the Banshee even got there. So like that's. But if they were crafting off the top of my head, that might be a better situation to be in, at least, just because you'd be easier positioning to defend against, because there's not as much blink territory up here. Oh, that's what he's doing.
Aha! Expanding to the gold.
Hey, look, there's a pylon.
Except no expanding to the gold.
Oh. Well, actually, he can just land next to it, and it's still pretty efficient. All things considered. Damn it!
Damn it!
Oh, wow.
So,
you know,
obviously,
that makes me think that wasn't intentional. He was just hiding that pylon there, and he thought this is a good place to hide a pylon.
Well, obviously, the only thing to do now is to expand your opponent's gold.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what you'd think, but I guess he would have to fly over the pylon to do that. No, yeah, okay, he did intentionally block it. But another proxy pylon coming up here. Oh, there's another command center. Stalker's coming out. Blink's going to be finished shortly. Forge.
3 stalkers in the mothership core. Very scary early game.
That Blink's actually going to finish just as they reach there.
He does have a full bunker, though.
Yeah, and the most important thing is that he can cancel and he can just force the natural lift off. He doesn't want to push up into the high ground, probably, if there's enough workers there to repair the bunker. but
Yeah.
he can also just blink around it and attack the SCVs. So this is gonna be tricky.
Can he
Looks
actually
like,
blink that gap?
oh, yes, he can, but he can't blink very much at a time, if I remember right. He can do a train blink, which is where you click here, and then they'll blink one at a time. Yeah,
Oh my
nice,
gosh,
nice
very
job.
nice.
And yeah, he's behind the defenses now, and there's nothing to boost up run, so he's gonna lose at least one command center. He didn't quite run the right direction there, losing a few extra. The SCVs are trying to be in position to protect the bunker. He's gonna get that out, but unfortunately that happens to be where the warping pylon is, so the command center has no hope of living from there. It's just gonna drop off the SCVs and try to run repair past, which actually might be able to do.
Looks like Printf forgot to repair his bunker as well, so he's stuck kind of just running amok in his base. CV micro.
I gotta say, yeah, the SCV micro kept the command center line. Now it's gonna float over to this gold base, along with another command center. Checking the bait. Oh, he does have an engineering bait. He can just try to build planetary fortresses in the Protoss base at this point if he wants. It might be a little bit hard to do just with the amount of sheer damage potential.
Is this happening right now?
I think this is happening, guys. I think this is exactly what we're about to see, because he does have the gas for it and everything. Yeah, he can make it happen, and he can even keep repairing them. That's how much gas he has. So, oh boy, here we go. He's gonna land number one, and cannons are going down. Is not running the probe under there to try and prevent the land. Pull it off, and
there they go.
Double planetary. I should have known. Planetary fortress. This does not count as a rush anymore, GoGoGo, but I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, that's a lot of stalkers, so you can really actually just kill everything except for the planetary fortresses. I just feel like, or if you can kill that top one.
There's so much DPS. I don't think that'll last.
Nope. SCVs are gonna fall. And now there's nothing to help out this planetary fortress, so even if it finishes, it won't matter. I get the feeling you're actually trying to win. Yeah.
It's very matter-of-factly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In which case you're doing it incorrectly.
GG, well played.
Right. Sure.
You're wrong.
Okay.